Hello, everybody. Welcome to an impromptu edition of Omnibros Live, the last Wednesday edition of the year. It's your boy Gio here, hosting by myself. And if anybody's showing up live, be sure to ask some questions because I would be happy to answer any of them, regardless of what it may be. So, thank you all for joining. I truly do appreciate it. It's the Geo Show back in action. Let's frickin' go. All right. I made up the title at the last minute, so I don't really have a comprehensive list of the anticipated comics of 2024, but I did find a really cool article from some famous content creators, which I will give credit to. And they listed a bunch of books. I read through them and I'm excited. And that's how this show came about. It's as simple as that, nothing too complicated. So tonight, since I'm by myself, I don't know if I'm going to be joined by any of the other Omnibros. I don't know if the show's going to last more than an hour, just saying, because I might tire out because it's pretty late over here. I'm an hour ahead of the Eastern Standard Time, so there you go. And one of the things I want to do for the upcoming year is to talk a little bit more about comics with you guys, because I'm typically not on the comic-centric episodes, but one of my resolutions is to bring that back a little bit on Mondays when I do the Monday show, and I can share my thoughts on all the wonderful books and all that stuff, even if it's just digital reads. So thank you to the chat. You guys are lovely as always. Thank you so much for joining. Got to give a shout out to our wonderful sponsor. That is, of course, InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. They got your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and much more that you might be wanting to get. You can find it at InStock Trades with great deals that range from 42 to 50, 60% off at times. It's crazy over there. Free shipping in the US at orders of $50 or more. Loyalty discount adds an extra 2% to your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Shout out to the wonderful sponsor here at Omnibros Live, part of the Omnibus Collectors Network. And yesterday we did that show covering all the new releases and looking pretty cool here. I'm excited for some of these books. I did make an order recently, including Cat-Eyed Boy, which I think I talked about yesterday. But this is the second hardcover for Cat-Eyed Boy. This completes the series, so I'm really excited about that. More Kazuo Mez is in the works for 2024, but it won't be yokai related, so I'm a little bit bummed out about that. They're putting out what was it again? They're putting out My Name is Shingo. There you go. It's a robot sci-fi horror story. If you like Junji Ito, maybe consider getting some Kazuo Umez books for your collection. And they do got some sales here that is pretty awesome. The manga sale, for example, you can get Asadora for $3. That is insane to me. My brain cannot comprehend the amazing savings. Cat Gamer Volume 1 at $3. Got Demon Slayer Volume 2. Bunch of cool stuff. Random volumes mostly. But there is one here that I looked at earlier before going live, and I am excited for. And I'm going to be annoyed if it's sold out. Oh, here it is. Splendid Work of Monster Maid. This is a good one. This is a Nekomata, or a cat yokai. So that's cool. And you got some Splatoon too. Why not? Let's go. All right. They also have that red tag sale happening where you can get regular books, including Absolute Sandman Overture, for 70% off. That's pretty wild. And a bunch of other stuff here. So, yeah, do yourself a favor. Treat yourself nice. I know Christmas ended, but for some of us, the holidays are still going. If you do celebrate the Epiphany, for example, you can get another holiday gift. Why not make it from our favorite store, InStockTrades.com. All right. Shout out to IC. Friends of the show. All that nonsense. Hello, everybody. Jewish Dragons, thank you for joining. Labruski, thank you so much. Aria, I love it when I see Aria commenting the Scott Stapp quote. I love that so much. Fuels me up. Leslie, it's been a while since I've seen you on the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Hfield, thank you so much. What's funny is that I'll be on tomorrow for the final show of the channel for the manga stream, talking about the favorite reads of 2023. That's going to be fun. First question of the night goes to Labruski. Who is your favorite comic book writer, and what is a comic by them you recommend? My favorite comic book writer would have to be, oh shoot, Jeff Parker is one of my favorite writers. Mike Mignola is one of my favorites. Obviously, I would recommend Hellboy, but mostly BPRD. I like them both, but between the two, BPRD is solid and doesn't get enough love compared to Hellboy. I do like, of course, Charles Soule, Jeff Johns, a bunch of others. What is the best and worst Godzilla movies? Wait a minute. Jeff Parker. From Jeff Parker, read Aquaman. What's the name of the book? Maelstrom. I think that's what it's called. The right after Jeff Johns left Aquaman. I really enjoy his little run on Aquaman with Paul Pelletier, I think, was the one penciling. Which Omar announcement would you substitute for an Inhumans Omni? Oh, I could do a whole show just on this alone, just on my rantings. I'd probably get like 10 dislikes on this damn show, but yeah, it'd be a way to vent out all the anger, all the pent-up frustrations throughout the years. Which Omar announcement would you substitute for an Inhumans Omni? Let's take a quick look live. I'm not going to share my screen, but I am going to take a look at what is happening. Hold on. I will say, okay, I'm on his channel, videos. Let's see. No, that's a first look, overviews, first look, overview. There's a Ghost Rider one coming up. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't change that. That's awesome. Any of the any of the upcoming X-Men ones, please. The Secret Wars. There's a Secret War coming out, right? Instead of, and I think a lot of people were upset because the Battle World stuff isn't in it. So just go ahead and cancel it, and instead print out Inhuman Silver Age. Easy. There you go. What is the best and worst Godzilla movies? I've not seen the latest one, so sorry. Let's ignore -1, please. Best one. My favorite is Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, or Godzilla versus Biollante, or Godzilla versus the first Mechagodzilla. Those three are some of my all-time favorites. Worst Godzilla movie, the Netflix trilogy is no bueno, and the TriStar 98 Zilla movie is awful. Although back in the day, growing up, that was the first time I saw Godzilla, sort of Godzilla, in a movie theater, so it does hold a special place in my heart. I still have my original DVD copy. I don't know why they bothered remastering that in 4K, but whatever. I'm fine with the DVD. But maybe worse Godzilla. Huh. I'll stick with that. TriStar. Wasn't good. Petitioning for monster size BPRD here. That would be fantastic. Hell yeah. Just jumped in. Thank you so much, Tommy. But I have a deluxe. I think that Aquaman, Ivan Reis, and Pelletier on the art is stellar. I wish they could do. Why don't they do an? They could do an absolute. I know Ivan no longer works at DC, but that shouldn't stop them, right? That'd be fun. At least put out Throne of Atlantis on as an absolute. I think that would be really cool. It'd be a small absolute, but why not? That Secret Wars Omni is weird. Good choice. Yeah, I mean, you already had the oversized hardcover. Just reprint that. If you're not going to add the the um the Battle World stuff, because you already have the Avengers stuff collected in the Hickman Omnibus. So you're asking a lot of people. If you own the Hickman Omnibus, chances are you already own the oversized hardcover for Secret Wars. So I don't know. I mean, I assume it will sell. They're doing in, sorry, tongue tied. They'll punch in the numbers and they must be confident it will sell. But it's weird. When you were a kid, what was the cartoon you couldn't wait to watch? Uh, all right, I'm gonna travel back to the recent past of 1998 to like 2001 or two. That era was when I was really heavy into TV and watching everything. I would say reruns of Beast Wars, the original Pokemon anime, the Kanto region or Gen 1. Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember watching that religiously on Toonami afternoons after school. That was fun. And I really enjoyed Lupin the Third. I know that's an odd choice, but yeah. I think Lupin, Bebop, and something else I'm forgetting made me a fan of jazz music in general. After watching those shows, I went back and started consuming jazz music. But don't ask me about artists, favorite artists, or whatever. I'm I don't know. I just put on different mixes and listen to different compilations and just enjoy it. Favorite anime that aired on Toonami? Hmm. I will say either Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Seed. I think Gundam Seed aired on Toonami, right? Uh, Technically, I think it was part of the Toonami block when it turned into Adult Swim. No, I'd be lying. I was Adult Swim. I was gonna say Code Geass, but doesn't count. Um, ooh, you know what era I do miss? The 2000 early 2000s when we had Witch Hunter Robin, uh, Wolf's Rain, Big O, and something else, and you had that weird mix of English speaking singers doing all the music for these shows. It was such a unique time period that it disappeared. We no longer see that. Very rarely do we get collabs with non-Japanese artists these days on like the endings and openings and stuff like that. It really carved a good niche for an anime fan back in like again like from 2000 to like 2003 around that time. Oh, speaking of anime, I just learned today. I totally forgot. I'm usually on top of things when it comes to pop culture, like buying nerdy shit. I keep track of stuff, and I totally forgot that one of my most anticipated. Here's the funny thing: it's one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and I totally forgot because I figured last time I talked about it was like 2 months ago, and said, "Oh, I'll remember." Clearly, I did not. It came out yesterday. It is the third Eureka 7 movie on Blu-ray, The High Evolution. I need that like right now. And I was at Walmart today and they did not have it. So I'm gonna have to go to Amazon and get it, even though I've already spent, excuse me, I've spent way too much this Christmas season. So, oh man, I'm gonna die on stream. I've heard bad things about the Yu Yu Hakusho live action. I I don't know, man. I don't want to like I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it, Not because I'm an elitist or think it's like inferior or whatever. I just find it odd because my memory of Yu Yu Hakusho is the anime and then reading some of the manga. I don't think I've ever read the full manga. So I don't know if I want to spend time watching it when I could be doing other things like going through my manga collection, making videos for my channel, spending time with you guys. Got to pick and choose, I guess. Even though I still have it on my watch list on Netflix. Big O, that was popular. Definitely. And I do not own Big O, even though I love it. I need to change that. There's a bunch of like classic anime that I want to grab from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. So I'm going to be working on that throughout next year. Which one had the best music, Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop? Oof, that's a tough one because I love what Champloo did. That mix of lo-fi, or what eventually became lo-fi thanks to New Jobs, or I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Rest in peace. That fusion that they created there with hip hop and smooth electronica music and all these kinds of beats. I love that stuff, man. That's what I listed on Spotify when I'm reading. But Bebop has such a legendary jazz record from the Seatbelts and Yoko Kano. Shoot, I'm gonna regret this, but I think I'm gonna go with Samurai Champloo. End of the day, which one I would rather listen to on the background while I'm reading? Probably Samurai Champloo, even though both are great. Damn it, that's a good question, James. I'll keep thinking about it. Javier, thank you so much for joining, brother. Appreciate it. If you were experiencing the eclipse and oh my god, I'd be dead. I'd be the first one out in real life. Would you run or fight? I would run, and I would not get far because I'm not a fast runner, and one of those demons would just slice and dice and eat me right up, and I'd be dead. I would not survive that. The 80s, 90s, and early 2000s were the golden age of anime for me. Aside from the super popular anime, I have no idea what anime is good these days. My favorite anime, I made a video on it on my channel. My favorite anime of the year ended up being Frieren Beyond Journey's End. There's the manga, which is what it's based on. But the anime is absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend you check it out. You can stream it, or you can look for it online. You know what to do. What other stuff do you listen to while reading? Ska music, believe it or not. I have a mix that's called like coffee and jazz or something, and it's meant to emulate like a coffee shop or something. That's fun. I listen to I'm listening to I don't listen to a lot of popular music. I don't pay attention to what's out. My favorite singer is still The Weeknd, so I do listen to a bunch of his records. That's always fun, but I mostly just do instrumental stuff. Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of rock and heavy metal, but I don't know. As I've grown older, I've been listening to less and less rock music, even though I still love it. And I do have a massive. Actually, let me share it. Why not? Why the hell not? Right? It's the season of giving. It's not Thanksgiving. Sorry, what I'm saying. If you go to Spotify, let me go to my Spotify here. You can. I don't know how that works, but you can search for me, for my name. My full name. I'm gonna dox myself here. What the hell? Giovanni Menendez. That's my full name. And if you can find me, I think I have posted a pretty lengthy anime playlist that I made, and it has a bunch of cool stuff, even if you don't understand the lyrics. You know, Cycle, thank you for joining. Geo left high and dry by the bros. Time to go solo. I understood that. Thank you. Will do. I'll probably wait until the Blu-ray releases. In your estimation, is ska due for another comeback? Abso-freaking-lutely. Heck yes. You can find me in the club? Hell yeah. Did you ever get around to watching Pluto? I did. It is amazing. I won't substitute it for the manga, but it's solid. I'm currently going through I'm finishing up Oku Inner Chambers. That's a good show too. Yuzuki Family anime was super great. They even added in some elements that aren't in the original manga, which were awesome to see. Shuka definitely cared about the adaptation project. Dude, I love that. That anime teared me up. What was it? I think it was number 2 on my list of the top 20 anime of the year. That and Oku, Pluto, uh, stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, other shows that you can check out if you have Hulu. Undead Unluck is a lot of fun. It's not going to win any awards, but it's so bombastic and action packed with great artwork from David Production that I wholeheartedly recommend it. I loved it. It's still airing. It's going to air for another 12 more episodes, so 24 in total. And even though I don't like the manga as much, the anime was a lot of fun. So I do recommend that. So yeah, let me show you guys something here real quick. That's Spotify. What the hell? Okay, so one of the first anticipated books of 2024. I had no idea this was a thing. All right, and now I'm excited to check it out. I'll get to some of your questions in a second here. Let's see. I did not know. I literally found out a couple hours ago that we're getting Batman Dark Age. And I am so sorry if this is like super old news to a lot of you, but I don't check the current stuff that's coming out for comics. And I was surprised to see this. Like, okay, I'm game. Dark Age. This is I guess the sister series to Superman Space Age. And this one is also DC Comics has released details on Batman Dark Age, a new 6-issue miniseries by Mark Russell and Mike Allred. The book spins out of Superman Space Age and instead follows Batman in an origin story set against the backdrop of real-world historical events. It won't just follow the Dark Knight alongside cultural milestones, but many other iconic characters that have fought with him and against him. I really want to check this out. I still have Superman Space Age on my to-read list. But yeah, this is awesome. I don't like this cover though. That's just me. So yeah, that is definitely one of the most anticipated books for. Look at this! Holy crap! I hadn't seen this before either. What the hell? Where am I? What year am I living in? I'm out of the game. All the different Bat personas, Bat eras, Bat thing. Look at Bat Genie. Let's go. Can I make a wish to Bat Genie and wish for the cancellation of the Secret Wars Omnibus so that they can release the Inhumans Omnibus instead? That's not too difficult of a dream or a wish. Sorry. I'm not like world peace. Sure, that's fun, but give me that Inhumans Omnibus. Then we can talk about world peace, Plus, I would have other 2 wishes. So before somebody criticizes me, I would use the other wishes for world peace. So there you go. I'm an idiot. Anime new episodes seem to be getting more delayed each month. Dude, that Zom 100 thing pissed me off. I was so mad. I understand that this was a brand new studio drawing Zom 100, adapting it, but we had to wait 3 freaking months to see the damn conclusion of Zom 100. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. The best thing about it, to me at least, is the voice cast. The Japanese voice cast for that show is amazing. I love hearing them do their thing and all that. How do you think the anime companies can fix all the delay? I don't know. It's just, unfortunately, it's ingrained in the culture of just working absolutely hard, the extra mile, like overworking and stuff. It's crazy, which is hilarious considering the theme of Zom 100 is freeing yourself from that mental struggle of being overworked and that's being a slave to all these companies and all that stuff, Yes, wish has been granted. Let's go, baby. Love it. um, let's see. Batman Dark Age looks so good. All red art is always great. Absolutely. AC Luda, thank you for joining. Derek, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Impromptu stream here. So, guys, anybody joining, ask me anything you want. Anything. Doesn't matter. Whatever comes to mind, type it in the chat or in the comment section later if you're watching the replay. So, yeah, that's one of the most anticipated books for sure for a lot of people. Let's see. The folks at what's their name? I don't listen to podcasts, so again, I'm going to sound like an old fossil. I do apologize. But I found the list that Comic Book Couples Counseling did, and I think it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to share that. You can subscribe and listen to their show, I guess. I don't know. But it has one book that I'm really excited for. I'm going to share that in a second here. When you read Black Clover, do you have a favorite character? I haven't read Black Clover in like a year and a half, but I was up to date up until like 2021. I do like Asta a lot, and I think he is one of the strongest Shonen Jump protagonists of all time. He has one of the most overpowered abilities in that, like he can cancel magic, and the whole world's about magic. That's pretty overpowered, if you ask me. Enjoyed the Manga Geekdom video of upcoming 2024 manga. Thank you so much, Bob Fisher. Appreciate that. I just put that out. I'm surprised that a lot of people are watching it. I'm always surprised. Even if it's just one view, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Did you end up ordering those beats? Wow, you remember that stuff. I actually had to cancel it because I had like the real world obligations to attend. So I had to stop. I did get one figure, and I don't have it here with me right now, of what's this guy's name? Oh my gosh. Let me Google it real quick before I make a fool of myself. Tigatron. I did get one of the Hasbro Tigatron figures. I don't really have room for figures. Atop of the Kallax or the two Detolves is where I store all the figures, random ones. So if I can get some space next year, I definitely want to get at least the Maximals. So I want to grab the 2-pack of oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the names. It's the 2-pack of Rat Trap and Optimus, his Beast Wars persona, Beast Wars name, I forgot. What's his name on Beast Wars? Hold on. Don't tap it just yet. Optimus Primal. There we go. Yeah, that 2-pack. I want to get that. Cheetor, etc., etc. I hope they're not expensive or hard to find. So, fingers crossed. You should do call-ins for tonight's show. You know what I want to do? In the next year, maybe get more of you guys involved. If you guys want to send in voicemail messages and we can play that, that'd be a fun way to answer questions. The link is in the description if you want to leave some questions and all that stuff, and get some of you on here as well. Not necessarily tonight, but in future shows. I need to talk it over with the rest of the admin squad. Are you finally done playing Christmas music, or do you still have to play them until the end of the year? At work? Oh, that playlist runs up until January 6th because of Epiphany. So that weekend, that Saturday, that's the final day. And then Sunday, it's back to regular, boring music. Best topping, pepperoni for pizza? I'm going to go with mushrooms. I'm a huge fan of mushrooms. That mushrooms and peanuts are two items that I could eat all day. I turn into a huge ball and you can roll me down the hill because I get so fat from that. But it'd be worth it. Worst topping, green peppers and onions. I would agree. Not, I'm fine with them, but not my favorite. Told myself I was never gonna start buying figures, but I have definitely caved. Let's freaking go! I wish I had a remote camera and I can show you because I did buy the Wandering Witch Elena figure, and she's flying on her witch broom thing, and I also got Lum from Urusei Yatsura. She's already at the D12. And I have a pretty extensive list of figures that I'm going to get. Let me read you the list here from my Bezos pre-orders. I had to go with Bezos because unfortunately BBTS was charging me way too much for shipping. Not a fan of that. It's like $20, and the item was like super cheap, and then I would have had to add $20 for shipping plus tax. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I do have a Rem figure from ReZero coming in. It was the Sega I don't know how to say this. Figure Zima, I think it's called, where she's just standing there with the chain, the ball and chain weapon. And that, I think it's a $50 figure, but it was on sale for Christmas for like $22. So I jumped on it. That was a gift for myself. There's the Tsunade figure that I want to get. I do have a pre-order for the Nirvash Eureka 7 Moderoid model kit. I can show you the pictures. Hold on. I'd do that. Yeah. Hunter Hunter, Neferpitou, evil cheetah, ant, chimera lady. Because I do have a shelf or a section on the D12 which is dedicated to bad characters, and by bad I mean like morally ambiguous evil characters, mostly hot character girls, whatever. Don't tell anybody I said that. I got 2 Nendoroids. One of them is of Yayoi from Dark Gathering, and the other one is Ginkgo from Mushishi. I have Ana Yamada from Dangers in My Heart. That's my favorite rom-com in anime and manga. And I have a Frieren figure as well, pre-ordered. And something else, I can't remember. What is a manga you thought you'd hate, but ended up loving, or the other way around? I didn't think I'd like Magical Girl Incident, but it was fun. What is a manga you thought you'd hate, but ended up loving, or the other way around? Burn the Witch, I thought I was going to love, and it ended up just being okay. I did like the movie too, but it was same. It was okay. Another one that I thought I was not going to like would be I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking at my shelf over there. I'm gonna say let's go with freaking what's the name of it? I don't know. Rooster Fighter. I thought it was going to be silly, and I loved it way more than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be like a gimmicky thing, but it's legit one of the best action manga of recent memory. You might have opposite tastes, but only because I'm vegetarian. There you go. Mushrooms are a good compromise. Man, I love mushrooms. I need to get one of those mushroom kits so I can grow them over here and eat them and stuff. We actually mapped out on NMC Discord that it will take 4 to 5 Omnis to collect. Oh, you already did that? That's so cool. That's awesome. 4 to 5 Omnis to collect all of the Inhumans material. And 2, what are your hopes, fears, and predictions for 2024 comics and manga? My fears is that we're not going to get any announcements for Inhumans at all. My hopes is that we are going to get that announcement, or actually my hope would be that the Aquaman Peter David book comes out and it sells well, that they do another one. That's what I'm hopeful for. Predictions, I don't know. I have to get back to you on that one. And for manga, I want to see more Gegege no Kitaro being licensed and published. Because Drawn and Quarterly, I love them, but they only did a handful of stories in that big oversized edition and the smaller ones. It doesn't collect the entirety of Mizuki's Kitaro. That's the voicemail. Yeah, speakpipe.com/Omnibros Live. You got a mic? I think you can just use your phone and record like a minute voicemail thingy, and we can play it on the show. Would you eat a peanut pizza? Sure. Why not? I was hoping you'd grab them and we could admire from afar. I am so sorry. I only have a webcam here. And I don't think I can. Oh, you know what? Wait. I posted pictures. Hold on. Let me go to my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, guys. If you want to chat with me. Twitter. I'm distracted by my Twitter feed. Okay. You can follow me on Twitter, Manga Geekdom. You can follow Omnibros Live on Twitter. That's me posting there. And you can follow me on Blue Sky and Threads. We can chat anywhere. Those three options. Or my Discord server. Why not? I'll promote it later. Let's go to my profile, media. Okay, so I got one picture here of Lum. Let me find the one for... Oh, we got both of them. Yay, me. I'm so smart. Okay, so I did grab this. This was a pre-order from BBTS. And this was supposed to be a cheap figure. It was like 30-something bucks because it's a prize figure in Japan. If you guys don't know, prize figures are the ones that you play gacha games and all the other nonsense. And you can win these figures for cheap. I say cheap, but you actually have to spend a bunch of dollars or yen there to try and win it. So technically it's a cheap figure. This is cheaply made, but I think it looks great. Anime figures, for some reason, even of the lower quality, they still look amazing. Whereas action figures and statues over here, they look kind of bad. And you would have to go like hundreds of dollars to get like a really nice sculpt. That's just me. That's just my take on it. But if you don't know who this character is, she is a really cool character from a series called The Wandering Witch, Elena. It's a coming of age story about this young witch who wants to see the world and travel and all that stuff and become knowledgeable in magic and all that. So when she is of age, I don't remember what age it was. She's a teenager, I guess. She ventures out into the world, and the series, I haven't read the manga or the light novel, but the anime at least, it's mostly episodic of just going and seeing out the continent and the people living there, and you get some really tragic stories and some really funny ones too. And the animation's beautiful and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm a sucker for witches in anime and manga, so I'm a big fan of that one. I grabbed that. That ended up being like almost like 60 bucks out of the 30. It's insane. And I recently got Lum from Urusei Yatsura. So this is one of the prize figures as well. Lum has a ton of figures. Urusei Yatsura has been around since the 70s. So yeah, it's a well-known property. So I had to pick and choose. There was one from Kotobukiya that I really wanted. I think it was Artifacts Plus or J, where she has an ice cream cone or something, but the face wasn't to my liking. This one for like 40 bucks, I think it looks amazing and straight up like the 2022. Yeah, 2022 Urusei Yatsura anime reboot, which is getting a second season next month. So yeah, you can see in the back I got the Darkstalkers right over there. I can't point. I'm missing a friggin' Lilith. That's the one I'm missing. But it won't go on sale. I kind of want to grab it for cheap. Not spend the full $130 on it. So I am getting the. I got those two and the figures that I mentioned earlier. So should be pretty cool. Ram, I thought you were more of an Amelia fan. Yeah, that's true. I do. You got me. I don't think I've seen a cool Amelia figure. Do you know of one, Cleveland Brown? I think that's why I got Rem. Do you know those newer, I think, Nendoroids that are tall and have goofy eyes? They're also kind of pastel in color. I kind of hate them. I know the one you're talking about. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I think I know what you mean. James, thank you so much, buddy. You didn't have to do that. That's my Spotify thing. You can follow my anime playlist. It's a lot of fun. Any hidden game, James? Not James. James is right there. Any hidden gems of yours for Switch? Shoot, man, these are the latest 3 games that I got for Switch. I got Castlevania Advance Collection. I ended up picking this cover out of the 4. I got the Jurassic Park collection. I hate this cover, even though I love the dinosaurs, but give me the movie poster as the cover. That's what I wanted, not this. We couldn't get the full rights to do the poster, so we're going to do this instead. And this was a Christmas gift. I got Super Mario RPG. But for Castlevania, let me show you real quick. Inside, you can see the 4 covers. There you go. So I was originally thinking of just getting this, but I think this one over here looks great as a Switch box. So I got that instead. I believe our friend Riley, Omnibus collector, got this one out of the 4. Omar bought one, but I don't remember what he got. I think he got like the big deluxe edition, which hasn't arrived to his house yet. Or I don't know. So hidden gems. Ooh, you know what's a hidden gem? All right, hold on. I need to look up the name. It's a kaiju game. Not dinosaur. Switch game. Kaiju. Let's see. Kaiju Wars. What the hell? No, that's not it. Giga Bash. I have it because they released it for free on the Epic Store, but I haven't played it. And I think I also have it for free on PlayStation because I have the PlayStation Plus extra thing where you get the Game Pass for PlayStation. So right now you can download it. Dang it, where is it? Giga Bash? No, that's not it. Am I really? Do I need to get my Switch for this? Dawn of the Monsters. That's a good one. I've played like 5 hours on it recently, and it's fun. It's a kaiju and tokusatsu inspired beat 'em up, and I had a lot of fun with it. I don't have a lot of people to play with, so it's only me trying to beat the level. With more people, it would be much more fun because it gets pretty hard to beat all those monsters. But that's a good one. Switch game kaiju. Green Godzilla. What? No, that's not it. Dang it. Oh, I know. There's a YouTuber I follow, Monster Island Buddies. He did a video on Switch games. Or not Switch games, kaiju games for consoles. Let me look it up because I think that's how I learned of this game. Hold on. Riveting content, folks. Kaiju games. Oh, found it. The video is episode 43 video game reviews from Monster Island Buddies. Hemosaurus. Is it Hemosaurus? Hemosaurus Switch. Yes. This game is so cool. I don't think I've finished it yet, but I love it. Check this out, guys. Window, Hemosaurus. There we go. Terror of Hemosaurus. I think this is a solid hidden gem. You play as the green Godzilla-looking Great Value Walmart kaiju, and look, there's a giant sloth there. I haven't met him yet on the game, but these are the graphics here. It's pixel based, and your job, obviously, this is inspired by, oh my gosh, what's the game? Rampage, where you destroy the buildings and stuff, and your goal is to prevent an environmental crisis from the future by controlling this giant lizard monster that is not Godzilla. And you have to destroy the city and murder everybody. This is straight up murder. You're stomping on people, you're grabbing them and eating them. You can pick people off from the windows and eat them. You got like sonic blasts or attacks or something. When you jump and you land on the floor, everything vibrates and the whole building collapses. It is chaos. But the pixel art makes it so cute, you know? And look at that. Look at Homeboy there just munching away. Good on him, you know? Yeah, so I think it's for cheap on the eShop. Let me check real quick. Oh, not European money. Hold on. No, never mind. I think I got it for like less than $10 on the eShop. It doesn't have a physical release, if I remember correctly. Yeah, man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that destruction. Let's go. You can destroy everything. You can kick cars and kick helicopters and just murder everybody left and right. Kids, elderly people, young adults, doesn't matter. You can eat them all. It's the terror of Hemosaurus. So there you go. Thai food. Nice. Burn the Witch is okay. I love the art. I love Kubo's art, but the story was just, all right, cool. I wish he would come back to it and flesh it out more. Cashew mushrooms and sprouts toppings. There we go. James, you're working overtime. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it as always. Twitter. There we go. Twitter. There's the Discord. Appreciate it. We got like 50 people there, and they're all cool. Omar's comedy ranking has me thinking about seppuku. Oh, I saw the thumbnail for it. I don't follow a lot of comedy stuff, unfortunately. I love to laugh, but I don't like, I'm not a fan of stand-up comedy, and I don't watch a lot of comedy movies, so I would do horribly ranking that stuff. Got Radiohead high and dry to your music list. Radiohead, yeah, sure. Cycle, did you know Radiohead, they have a song, oh, what was the show? There was an anime that used a Radiohead song. Ergo Proxy. I don't know if you've seen that show. I think that was the first time I paid attention to Radiohead. I knew about them, but yeah. Pop-up parade figures are becoming my new favorite. They're inexpensive. They're like $35 and they have amazing quality to it. Whereas a friggin' Marvel Legends 6-inch figure is close to $30 and not nearly as good looking as a pop-up parade. That new Dangers in My Heart Anna pop-up, I love that one. It looks so cute. I can't wait to get that and display it. Read the first volume of The Witch and the Beast. Love that. Nice. Doesn't that, I think that has an anime coming up soon. Yeah. I'm catching up with your comments. Castlevania, GBA games were my jam back in the day. Carry those bad boys around. I hope they announce the DS collection. I know it's going to be difficult because of the second screen. How do you bring that into the Switch? But you know, it shouldn't be too complicated. You know, there's smart people out there; they can pull it off. Yeah, there we go. Hoping for a DS collection. Thank you for joining, Dr. Elevator. I bought the Castlevania collection digitally, but those covers are sweet. I wanted to, but I love owning collections of retro stuff. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. This was when I was going over Hemosaurus. So yeah, going back to the book list. So we stay relevant to the topic, right? And people don't get mad at me. Another book that I saw, actually, let me just share the. We're already 50 minutes in. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Comic Book Couples Canceling has a post of their most anticipated comics of 2024. Let's do that. Share my screen here. There we go. Why don't we start a video game channel? I started one, but I want to dedicate 100% of my time to my main channel, Manga Geekdom, and get that running, because we need the subs over there. But I do have one. If you want to subscribe, I don't know when I'll post a new video. It's been a while. It's been like 6 months. But it's Geekdom Gaming here on YouTube, if you want to subscribe. But I appreciate the offer of hosting. One of the things I want to do is actually start Twitch streaming. So maybe I can have all of you on Twitch, and we can all be live together. So rewind. There we go. Most anticipated comics of 2024. We got Bad Dream, A Dreamer's Story. I don't know about this one, but looks interesting. There's a YA novel, I guess, for Big Barda and Scott Free. I did not know about this. That's really cool. So yeah. Best-selling writer artist. I'm not going to say these names. I'm so sorry. Is steering their courtship. That's irresistible. And just read the snippet from the plot synopsis. Barda has a secret. She's in love, or she is drawn to the idea of it anyway, whether it be the beauty of a flower, her affection for her closest friend, or the mysterious and fierce enemy warrior, Ryan, who is the only match for Barda's strength. Comes out in June. That's cool. The Blood Brothers' Mother. Oh, this is solid already. Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riso. Let's freaking go. If you see their name in the book, you got to snatch it up. Put them on a Western. The anticipation increases dramatically. These two, does it say? Distillery. Let me Google that. Do we have a description for Distillery? Brian Azzarello. We do have a website. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Wait a minute. What the heck? I don't know what I'm looking at. Where am I? Nope, that's not it. No, Distillery is a website, right? I think so. Yeah, it's a publisher. Distillery, sorry. Devil's Cut has an 88-page premium format one-shot anthology featuring 11 stories. Cool. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Man. Oh, there we go. Found it. All right. So I'm not too late to this. This was revealed back 2 weeks ago. So it's not old news. Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riso are teaming up for the new Distillery series, The Blood Brothers. The Blood Brothers' Mother. Sorry. The Western saga offers honed characters, dialogue, and textured illustrations to a genre steeped in American iconography and bloodshed. Blood Brothers' Mother follows 3 children. Their stepfather gunned down by their recently paroled father. Their mother kidnapped, their family torn asunder. The kids set off to rescue her across the wild Texas frontier. Throughout their journey, they'll face the harsh elements of an unforgiving landscape filled with wild animals and men hungry for blood. Merciless bounty hunters and more pursue the children as they embark on a relentless quest to rescue their family. One of the children also hides a secret bound to complicate their passage. Along the way, they'll learn the real cost of revenge, not just in lives, but in how it stains a soul. While revenge may be satisfying in the moment, it leaves a yearning behind that lasts a lifetime. And once you taste it, nothing else is ever so sweet. That's awesome. That's gonna be on everybody's list when it comes out. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. So that is the Blood Brothers' mother. We talked about Batman Dark Age. I'm not a fan of G.I. Joe, but that's awesome for people that like it. But this image looks awesome. Cobra Commander. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. I already have this pre-ordered through a certain website. Actually, I'll tell you guys a little secret. I use the Bezos website and I pre-order stuff just so that I don't forget. And once the release date comes, I cancel the pre-order and get it through in-stock trades. I usually do that. Legit, no joke. Not because of a sponsorship or anything. That's just how I roll. I'm very forgetful, as you might know. So I tend to do that on the Bezos website. But this I'm excited for. Let me do a little search here for Monster Island Summer Camp. Let me read you the description. Monster Island Summer Camp. This comes out in August, if I remember correctly. Let's see. It's only $13, so that's fun. All right. Monster Island Summer Camp, a fresh new OGN that proves that kaiju are for kids. As an aspiring cartoonist, Zelda has always dreamed of attending an art summer camp, and this year she finally gets to go. But when she arrives to make it summer camp, she's horrified to see the easels and sketchboards have easels? I probably butchered that, sorry. Have been replaced with dodgeball and calisthenics. The camp is under new suspicious management that's turned into an extreme sports nightmare. Determined to salvage her summer, Zelda escapes to a secluded corner of the island. Here she can finally draw in peace, at least until she stumbles into a portal to a fantastic world, Monster Island. There she makes a connection with Manila, the baby kaiju, and discovers the beauty of these legendary creatures. However, all is not well on Monster Island. Great evils are stirring, and if Zelda can't protect their home, the kaiju will unleash their wrath on the world. Love it. I love that Homeboy here is getting a comic of his own. That's so cool. This is going to be on my top of the year list next year. Actually, I do have a bunch of Godzilla stuff pre-ordered. Let me check the list here. Godzilla, the Complete Monsters and Protectors. That's the new book that's coming out. It collects Monsters and Protectors, all the two trades into one. That one is a kid series, but I'm going to check it out either way. The other one I have here is Godzilla Here There Be Dragons, where it's in the 18th century, I think. And I think, is it Francis Drake? Yeah, Francis Drake encounters, in the 1500s, sorry, encounters Godzilla at sea. So that's going to be awesome. And the other one that I do have pre-ordered and can't wait, this also comes out in August, is The War for Humanity, which I believe is the first Showa-era Western Godzilla comic. So it has that flavor intentionally of the Showa-era Godzilla movies. With an original monster, I think, like a new one for the book. So I'm really excited for that. Let's see. Helen of Windhorn from Dark Horse. Okay. You got Hogbog and Laser Eyes. No idea, but it's from Fantagraphics. I'm going to butcher this, so I do apologize. Juni Ba. I know their work from Gelia, Monkey Meat, and Mobilis, My Life with Captain Nemo, which looks amazing. I want to read that. Ba is doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, IDW. That's going to be awesome. I love his art style. Karate Prom. Comics? Fantagraphics. What is this about? Hold on. Hold on. This looks interesting. Comics. Oh, I see. Okay. From the imagination of Charles Burns, 80 comic books that never were. Master cartoonist Charles Burns has never hidden his passion for comic books and pop culture from the 50s and 60s, inspired by the romance, horror, and sci-fi comics of his youth, as well as the 1960s American Underground. The author of Black Hole has created a collection of 80 original comic book covers that, through his own aesthetic, present an alternate universe of stories that never were, but you will wish existed. That's cool. That's a fun project. I want to check that out. Chat, did you guys know about this? Let me know. Last Ronin is still going strong. Holy crap. Number 2, Re-Evolution. Damn. All right. Loving Ohio. This I do want to check out. Man's Beast. I hope it's not traumatizing like We 3. Spectrograph. This is also a distillery book. Tiny Onion and Christian Ward. You know, that's going to be cool. Is this a cat? What is this? Is this... this line here on his shoulder made me think it was a cat, like a really long tail. Ultimate Spider-Man from Marvel. Nice. With Jonathan Hickman. And we also have Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla. White Boat. So it's really creepy. Youth group from First Second. That's a solid list. This all looks fantastic. White Boat. Let's see. White Boat. What is White Boat about? White Boat. Distillery. This comes out in March of next year. And if you guys don't know, let me read off the description here. Revolves around a mega yacht that the super rich use to traverse the globe. Floating islands where every desire can be fulfilled. And getting invited on board should be a dream come true. That is until the crew traps and transports you to a remote island where secret cults have existed for millennia, working on something called the Human Project. Does the White Boat ship you to paradise or sink you into hell on Earth? I'm game for that. Let's go. Yeah, man. From the looks of it, it's awesome. They got a bunch of cool stuff here with great creators. Distillery could be the new breakout company. I hope it is. We need that new company to burst in the scenes and make everybody pay attention. So that, hopefully this is it. Cool. Bring on the Azzarello Western, please. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. So, unfortunately, I got some bad news, and we're at the top of the hour here. So I got to remind everybody that the show is sponsored by the folks at InStockTrades.com, bringing you all the cool collected editions you could ever need. You get your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more with great deals that range from 42 to 50% off. Loyalty discount adds an extra 2% to your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. And you get free shipping in the U.S. at orders of $50 or more. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, our official sponsor here at the Omnibus Collectors Network, and of course, Omnibros Live. So shout out to IST. Quick reminder, this is the final Wednesday of 2023, but we will be back next year. Don't worry about it. And the gift card giveaway will be done on the 29th of January. If you guys are interested, participate for a shot at winning a $50 gift card courtesy of InStock Trades. All you got to do, show up, hang out with us on the chat, and we'll pick out a winner by the end of it. So shout out once again to InStock Trades. I got like 5 minutes left in me because I was supposed to do something else. So I'm gonna finish recording a voiceover for my channel and play some Switch stuff. And I think I was gonna watch a movie, so we'll see. So if anybody in the chat, y'all are still here, any questions, don't worry about it. You can ask me about anything. Doesn't have to be a comics. It can be about life, I guess, manga, games, movies, whatever. Silly stuff. I don't know. What's my favorite color? Let's see. Tomorrow, let me plug that in. Actually, let me start plugging stuff in. Hold on. While we're at it, doing this for free. All right. So we did Insuck Trades. We did the FOMO thing. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna play everything here because why not? It's my show tonight. There's Jess looking at old Jess. This is the Jess verse. Into the Jess verse. You're tearing me apart. You got the sexy saxophone. You got the Cheeto. You got the FUCK fuck doom thingy. You got Salma Hayek. You got the Space Ghost. This is my favorite one of Jess. Dozens of us. This is Jess' favorite, or this is my favorite thumbs down. This is Omnidog's favorite 2 thumbs down. Be right back, but I'm actually here, so don't worry. Nerds, all right. Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon and stuff. I think they have a Patreon show on Saturday. I don't know what it's going to be about, but tune in. Raw Shark. I don't know if we're still on every single one of these platforms, but Google it and find out. I think we are. I know we are on Spotify, so there you go. Here's Jess being shocked. Okay. Omnidog doing that thing. This is my favorite Swamp Thing. Let's go. Gio, do you have any travel plans outside of PR 2024? Not really. I don't know. No. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Like 95% no right now. But you never know. I hope something exciting happens and I can say, like, oh, I do have travel plans. Both covers for Spider-Man, Ben Reilly. Assault. What are you people doing? Do not buy that. I mean, buy it, whatever, but like, okay, whatever. Ooh, Spinning Omar? I got you. I forgot about that. My bad. That's fantastic. I love that so much. Bob Fisher, thank you for joining. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the final show of Omnibros on 2023. It'll be the manga stream of our favorite reads, and there are a couple news items as well. We're gonna have a cool hangout and chat for a bit. So yeah, I think with that we can close it, right? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If it's the first time watching, sorry that it was just me. I don't know if this show was entertaining enough. I tried, but this was completely improvised. So if you want to subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Hit the like button. Helps out with the channel. You can find me on my individual channel. That is Manga Geekdom, where I talk about manga. I just put out a video of my 30 most anticipated manga of 2024 and going over the solicits for them and stuff like that. Thanks for doing a solo stream. It usually works when I have all you wonderful people out there. So I'm really thankful, because if it were like 5 individuals and nobody was chatting, it'd be really difficult maintaining a conversation by myself. So the fact that all of you are here means the world to me. So thank you so much. 2023 flew by. It really did. At the start of the year, it was kind of iffy, but like past like March, it was just one way down slow, a big hill slope. And here we are. Final week of the year. Jesus. Luda, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So yeah, that's it. That's our plan. I think we're not going to skip the New Year's Day. It's not really a holiday. It's just the first show of the year. So I think we should be back after Thursday. We should be back on Monday as scheduled. I don't have anything going on, so yeah, that's the schedule. That's gonna be it. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe out there. What did I do? Oh, okay. Cleveland Brown. I always ask my questions late. Well, I'll give you 2 minutes. Give you 2 minutes for you're the final question of the night. I'll wait. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for the stream. I wish we could integrate like the Steam Deck soundboard thing to this website. That'd be a lot of fun. Where I can just press buttons and switch between cameras and goofy images and stuff. That'd be fun. Thanks for the stream. Great stream. I'm out of breath already. Great stream as always. See you on later. I was gonna say Steam. So yeah. Thank you, everybody. Waiting for Cleveland Brown. Not to put any pressure on you, brother. Just saying. I'm waiting for your question so I can be released. Oh, really? My question is above the last comment? What? I didn't see it. It's not on here. Can you retype it? I'm looking through the chat and I cannot see it. What? It's this one, and then yours. Above the last comment. Above the last comment. This is the Discord link. Thank you, James. You can follow if you want to be on. Yeah, we don't see it. I don't think it went through. You can retype it. I'd appreciate it. You can follow my Discord. No, join the Discord. Sorry. Where I sometimes make an appearance. I'm not used to Discord yet, so I forget to log in. But the people there chatting are great individuals, and I love everyone. So join if you can. It's free to join too, so don't worry about it. It's not locked or anything behind a paywall. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. That's always fun. Love it. Remember when I used to play the music live and people would get mad? Let's do that. Hold on. I'm going to close out the show. This is copyright free. Don't worry about it, guys. Can you see it above this comment? Nope. Are we... never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'll give you another shot at the question thing. I think you might be using a word that YouTube is blocking. Is that a thing? Really? Hey, everybody. I really love this track. I just wish it was longer. And it had more to it so that I could use it throughout the show. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I was asked earlier about music. I listen to a lot of electronic music and smooth electronic and synth wave and all that stuff, vapor wave, all the waves. I love that stuff. Are all the other channels done? Their streams? Hold on. I didn't use any rude words. I did use Steve Orlando, though. I think YouTube considers that a bad word. Let's see. Oh, hey, look at that. Near Mint Edition is on. You know, I wish we could do the raids like they do on Twitch. That'd be fun. I would throw you guys in the on their stream or whatever. I think they did implement that, but I don't know how to use it for YouTube. Can you loop it yourself through an audio program to make it longer? I can, and it's looped here. I just wish the track was longer, because now it's just going to play the same minute again. So I wish it had a little bit more to it. Oh, wait a minute. Cleveland Brown, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes because I remembered that I was going to show off the figures. Hold on. This is the part of the show that's not as exciting, but let me show you my pre-orders, right? I got a million tabs open here. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh. All right. I got this one. I got a funny story. If you guys want to watch the show tomorrow, remind me of the funny story. I think this is the first time that's ever happened to me as a professional content creator on social media and YouTube. I did a little faux pas yesterday, which I was really pissed off about. Because I'm very diligent when it comes to that stuff. I messed up big time. If you want to find out, tune in tomorrow. I'm opening all the pre-order links so I can show you the pictures of all the figures. I keep my promises, man. Let's close this one. Okay, so these are pre-orders. The pre-order pictures. Hold on. Share my screen. Hold on, guys. Don't leave just yet. Look at that guy. Look at that. I love it. This is from what's the name of the damn game? I have it. Taiko no Tatsuji. So it's a taiko drum. This is Don Wada, and he's one of two of the 2 taiko brothers. So I love this little guy so much, and they're coming out with plush. So that's a new plush that I'm getting. Let me show you Anna. Here's Anna from Dangers in My Heart. She's one of my favorite characters in the manga world. Here is Yayoi from Dark Gathering. This is a horror series. She's a little girl that fights against demons and spirits. Really creepy demons, man. This is Ginko from Mushishi, one of my all-time favorite series. He is a medicine doctor that cures people with yokai-related things, although they're not called yokai, but they kind of are. In like feudal era Japan or whatever. This is Neferpito from Hunter x Hunter. Coming out. I'm going to display her next to my other villainous characters like Bleeze, Catwoman, although she's not a true villain, but you know what I mean. And other characters like that. Here is the model kit for the Nirvash Type 0. This is the main mecha from Eureka 7, my all-time favorite anime. So I was so excited when I saw this. Finally, I get to own merch from Eureka 7. And don't judge, all right? This is kind of fan servicey, but don't judge. Here is Tsunade from Naruto, and I like the idea that the figure's just lying down. I don't know. My boomer brain was like, oh, you can make figures like that? Okay, let's go. Look at that. And here's Rem. This one's a Sega figure, a Sega Goods figure, where she has the ball and chain. And I've seen videos of this figure, and it looks really nice. For like, I think BBTS has it full price, but to get it for like $20 on the Bezos website, hell yeah, let's go. There you go. I can't tell you to type it again because it's not going to come out unless you can like word it in a different way or something. Use code or I don't know. Sorry about that, dude. That sucks. I can say I did like Steve Orlando's Spider-Man 2099 miniseries. He's no Peter David, but his writing is good to me. I haven't read much of Steve Orlando, and I don't have any hate. It is strictly a Jess and Lou thing. I'm in it for the goofs and gaffs. I don't care. But I haven't read much of Steve Orlando. No, wait, I did read. Did he write Martian Manhunter during the New 52, or close to ending that era of New 52? If that was him, I did read Martian Manhunter. So, yeah. Right? Cute. Love it. I want Mushishi to come back. Anyways, we're off. Viewers are dropping like flies. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. God bless. Stay safe out there. Remember to hit the like button, all that fun stuff, and be sure to tune in tomorrow for the manga stream. Final one of 2023. We're going to close out the year with some fun, some groups and gaps, and all the fun stuff that manga can bring. So thank you, everybody. See you all next time. Thanks for watching. Love every single one of you. Stay safe out there. Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on.